Nice. 14 sec, baby.
喜びを分かち合おうか。幸福の音だ。受けよ、創世の光を。世界の意志を確かめよう。幸福の音だ。行くぞ、得意。チョコはいるかい？
Hey, Mr. Streamer 2, yo, what's up? How's it going? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Oro might be better. I've not kept up with Akasha at all. Ooh, wow. Good, just chilling before I gotta work tomorrow. Bro, like everybody else, bro. I got 3 finals tomorrow, so that's fun. Well, I guess I could do them today, but I'm probably gonna do them tomorrow. I kinda wanna just chill and play some Grand Blue Fantasy today. That did even less damage. Bro, I swear this is worse than just freaking double Hades with Ilsa. Ilsa 1 as the button. Oh, actually no, it's 3 CD because you run single. Bro, I'm gonna try Oro, fuck it. I should just go on Twitter. I know I bookmarked whatever the most recent Akasha formation is anyway. Oro is king, true. Problem is, the people that are running that modern Akasha setup have the destruction weapon maxed out, and mine's not maxed out. I need a gold bar to finish it, and I have 0. Dude, I hate... It's actually good for Zeta, like, because I could just put this as, like, the buff one. Ooh, this might be really good for Zeta, actually. But dude, I freaking... Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see here. The problem with Oro was, if you don't have debuffs, it's worse than bubs. I think that was my issue. So I think I'm just gonna put Ilsa in, bro. I'm also convinced that Ilsa 1 button is just better on like a double Hades setup. Let me just open up Twitter. X.com. Bookmarks. I mean, obviously I'm gonna be missing a lot of damage because of destruction weapon, but... Oh, these are all giga old, what the fuck? Dude, am I really not saving this shit? Scroll, scroll, scroll. Seal Baja 1-1? That's only 1.6? No way that's only 1.6. Debuff dependent? Interesting. Akasha 134. Oh, he is running double Hades. I swear he... Okay, so I'm not crazy, bruh. Okay, wait, let me try this then. The problem is, I'm still down a weapon. Like, I'm down a PNS. Also, the goal is to get a staff for Mishra. That's the goal here.
りがとう。これも団長のおかげだ。
Yeah, let's try this. That shit did no damage too, bruh. I swear these setups are a scam, bro. I'm on the right opus, bruh? Am I washed? Dude, you know what I think I'd rather do? I think I'd unironically rather just farm sands and keep rerolling. I'm not even kidding. Oh nice, we have these now. When you will be destruction, bruh, when I freaking get a gold bar. And some sands. What the fuck did I just do? I guess we're back to slotting characters for EMP now. Once I reach rank 300, that destruction weapon will be mine. Hey, bruh. That destruction weapon makes a hell of a difference. How is Neo this high, by the way? I swear I don't be using Neo like that. Yeah, it is. Already have Jean in there. That destruction weapon be hitting different. Why the fuck? Oh. So why is Sandolph one so high? So many questions. I don't know what it equals. Bro, but like Kuda, like, do I really want to reroll, man? Do I want to use my 2 sands on that? Like, do I really want to do that? Or should I keep fishing to drop the artifact I need? Bro, the chances I drop the artifact versus re-roll it is so small. I feel like it's not even worth it. Yeah, I can tell the jump in damage looks huge for Primal, so I can only imagine how cracked it must be for Magma. I feel like it's still better for Primal anyway. Because Primal, you do more damage, so the echoes are bigger, so you get more damage out of it. If that makes sense. Because this is just EX attack, which is like whatever. It's equally beneficial for both. This is like just HP, which I mean is useful for Magna, because I feel like some Magnas struggle to have HP, like Dark for example. And then of course you get like this secondary key, but this is like this plus the Echo. I feel like it's more beneficial on Primal, because you used to do more damage on Primal. You get more value out of it. But they're still it's extremely strong. I mean, if you really want to spam light and carry raids, rerolling is better. That's what I'm saying, bruh. Alright, Kuda, you've convinced me, bro. Bro, this isn't worth trading, by the way, right? I've just been sitting on these, but there's like nothing I can even get with that stuff. I've just been like holding it because I don't know, like, what is it? Rise of the Beast? I've been trading them. You have enough to get everything? Hey, bruh, say less. Where's the other Rise of the Beast? Is it in power-ups? Maybe it's in power-ups. Oh, it is. Seems to be nothing of value here. Dude, I gotta go farm 6D again because I'm running out of jewels. I'm getting like really low. But I don't need 6. Dude, farming 6D is gonna be so AIDS. Bro, oh my god, they need to, bro. Because nobody, okay, the thing with 6D now is 6D is a completely useless raid. Because the original appeal of 6D was the earring farm. And that earring farm became like more associated with the Tails event. Because I had like 400 something before Wind Guild War, and then I used like 200 something. This was like the last Tails. I used like a bunch of those. The last Tails, I used like a bunch of those. I mean, this isn't a lot of earrings, but it takes quite a while to get these via, like, just to get 200 earrings via 6 Dragon takes forever. It took me like in 4 days of farming just to get like 500 earrings from the other thing. And it's like over the span of time, even if each element only gets one Tails or records event, I mean not Tails, only one record event per year. If you like 4 to 500 lap all the records events, you don't even need to farm 6 Dragon. Because I think the most laps I've done is like 289 or some shit. So it's like if I double that, I'm literally getting 1,000 earrings. So it's like I'm set for the year. So I don't see a reason to ever do 6D. Aku forced to stream? Yup. Yup. Always do 100. Yeah, I do 100 bare minimum. If I don't have any time, like I'm like swamped with like work, swamped with school, I just do 100. If I actually have time to grind out, I do like 300 plus. That's like what I want to do. I just haven't had time to grind out because they put these events on like the worst time slot. Issue became a non-issue? Yeah, literally. And honestly, a lot of the characters now, because earrings have been such a thing for so long, a lot of these characters are already like on like BIS, or like close enough to BIS. Like close enough to BIS that I'm not worried about hitting BIS. Like my Naramaya is like 20 stam. Like, okay, bro, I'm gonna re-roll 5,000 earrings to try to hit like plus 22. Like it's just not worth it. Like plus 20 is good enough. Persisi will be my new earring farm when I'm done with the finals. Hey, bruh, that too. I forgot she drops it too. So it's like, that's what I mean. It's like, what's the point of 6 Dragon? I'm just fortunate that I farmed it at a time where I could, like, you could, like, get the stuff. But also, Kuda, I think bro, never mind. I'm just destruction weapon gapped. I had to click 2 buttons. GG. Oh yeah, let me go reroll those artifacts. No. It's just ULB gap, yeah. Cause I have to keep my freaking Ultima slotted in. Who blow that joint up, bruh? Oh snap! I forgot my fries. I'll be right back. My bad. I'm back. My sister almost started a fire, bro. Yo, okay, dude. I don't want to turn this into one of those types of streams, bro. I swear to God, God is real, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Or to some capacity, divine intervention is a thing. I swear. I swear. Now I think divine intervention is a little bit of a stretch, but bro, yo, dude. Oh my god, bro. Dude, if I didn't come out the moment that I came out, bruh, it would have been a whole grease fire on the stove, and we all would have died, bruh. Bro. Oh my god, bro. Let me close my door so I can get rat. Well, let me not close my door, cause in case something else happens, dude. So basically, I woke up like madly. I woke up at like 3 p.m. because I had a meeting for my class with my classmates for a database project using MySQL, right? So I woke up at like 3. We had our meeting at 3:30. Cool, meeting ended at like 4. Cool. I got up, made some egg whites, turkey bacon. You know how I do. Um, and I had some potatoes that I sliced into fry shapes with like a fry cutter, and I put it in the fridge to soak in like salt water, like 2 days ago. So I was like, ah, it's been in there for a hot minute. Maybe I should, um, go ahead and like air fry these. So I take them out, throw some of them in the air fryer. My mom's air fryer is a lot smaller than mine, so I have to do it in like 4 sessions. So the first session, I had cooking while I had my egg whites and turkey bacon cooking. So then I took it out, and the way that I do it, I put it on 400 degrees for 15, not 400, 350 degrees for 15 minutes, and then I shake, flip, and put them on for 400 for 10 minutes. And they come out crispy, so that way you cook them on like the lower temperature for longer to cook the inside, and then you put them on the higher temperature for shorter to like crisp up the outside, right? A little bit of technique there. So, and also finish it cooking the inside too. So, I eat those fries, and then of course I start like partitioning my other fries, and I start cooking those. So I have the second set that's in there, and I put them in there, and then I started streaming, and then I thought about it, and I was like, oh snap, like I freaking forgot that they were in there. But it's an air fryer, so obviously, it stops on its own.
これも団長のおかげ
My
だ
sister doesn't like air fried fries. She likes fries like fried with like deep fried with like oil and stuff. So she took the fries and set them out, and then she took the oil, put it in a cast iron skillet, put it like halfway full over the stove, and then she just walked off. She got on her phone and went to TikTok. Oh, what's wrong with you, bro? You trying to kill me, bro? I'm also streaming, bro. I got asthma, bro. You trying to kill me? But yeah, um, as I was saying, so my sister goes off to watch TikTok or whatever, and then the stove is the grease is like super hot. So, oh, that's fine. So then I I happened to get up because I remembered my fries. I happened to get up and go check on my fries, and then I all this smoke in the air. I'm like, what's going on? And then I come to find out she had that grease on the stove just at near high heat, just sitting there for God knows how long, at least like 20 minutes. And then I'm like, yo, bro, this oil is hot. And she's like, oh, okay, bro. And then she proceeds to pick up one of the fries and put it in the oil, and it just goes. And I'm like, yo, I'm like grease is popping, bro. You know what it's like, bro? It's like this. If my sister took that one fry, and she said bloop, and it just, I was like, bro. I was like, bro, what? Make it through water on a grease fire, bro. Bro, that's literally basically how it went. Bro, Lauren, you got that fire turned off? I gotta close my door, bro. I'm choking. I said, you got that fire turned off? I gotta close my door, bro. I'm choking. To clear out. That's why I'm in here choking, bro. I gotta close my door. And I gotta turn my fan on, bro. Dude. I'm fucking dying, bro. Oh my god. Bro, there's smoke everywhere. Do I have a fucking mask? Bro, fuck, I gotta use my shirt. Oh. Bro, okay, dude, off topic. Having asthma, completely underrated. I'm not even, bro, I might as well call it a disability at this point. There's literally no bonus to having asthma. It's just a straight up disability, bro. And I swear, maybe I just don't know how asthma works, but essentially how it was explained to me is I get 50% of the oxygen into my lungs that I'm supposed to get. That's because I have like severe asthma, so like constantly I have 50% of the oxygen I'm supposed to be getting in my lungs because my asthma is just like severe or whatever. So I have to have like inhalers. I have like an EpiPen for in case like because like I have allergies too. So it's even worse. So my allergies will like constrict my like throat and stuff, and like my sinus cavities and stuff. So then I get even less oxygen. So I have to have like EpiPens and inhalers and shit because if I ever get like too allergic to something and then it just closes my cavities, I just literally can't breathe. So, but it's like even if nothing is wrong, just a typical day for me, I'm literally on a perma 50% debuff permanently. And I feel like people that don't have asthma don't realize how bad it is. And people that have asthma also don't realize how bad it is. Cuz I've had it since birth. I've had it my whole life. So it's like I've always breathed like this. But like right now, like my sister and mom are just like in the house just like they don't have asthma. So they're just in there like they can still breathe cuz they're still getting enough oxygen alongside the smoke to tolerate it, right? But for me, I almost can't breathe right now. I'm like talking through my shirt. Cause I gotta filter the smoke out. But then I'm also getting lightheaded because I'm not getting enough oxygen because I'm not getting as much through my shirt. It's cooked, bro. Whew. Hit them with the LTG speech of oxygen. You serve zero purpose. Your purpose in life is to be in that chat blowing a dick daily. Why don't you go ahead and kill yourself so we can get some more oxygen so we can all breathe in this in the blue trap bubble together. That shit's so funny, bro. Open your windows and circulate the air, man. I already did all that, bro. I'm just cooked. I'm fucking cooked, bro. Do you have your emergency pump? Bro, I gotta get like re-upped on all that stuff. I have one, but bro, that emergency pump is like 8 years old. I swear it works though. But it's like old as fuck. But yeah, no, I swear asthma's cooked, bro. Please, God, give me bloodshed, please. Dude, does this not work, by the way? Maybe not. I forgot y'all told me that it has to be like incremental or whatever. On Mishra, this is chicken. I forgot you said it has to be like a specific HP threshold. Bro, that shit's so stupid. Oh my god, bro. Dude, isn't there that one bloodshed spear? What, does anybody know what spear that is? I'll just use that, bro, because this is crazy. That actually seems... The ROB reduces HP, I think. Wait, is Flash today? Did I mistime it? Flash is tomorrow morning? Like 12 hours from now tomorrow morning? Or like 36 hours from now tomorrow morning? I know the banner still has like 10 hours or something on it. Like this banner. Fuck! Dude, I used my free roll already, because I thought Flash was like the next banner. Not like we'd have tomorrow's banner, and then the next banner will be Flash. Bruh. Front row. I mean, it's fine, it's a single pull. Bro, Kuda, can I not use chicken? Is that a thing? Can I just not use chicken? Can I use like Frontline Cosmos or some shit? You are parking your ass after Halo? You lose a lot of dispels? Oh my god, bro. What about Mishra? Can I not use Mishra? Oh, it doesn't even matter because they don't even share a specialty. Okay, what about Ko? Can I not use Ko? You can skip Mishra. I think I have Bloodshed for her, but I don't have Bloodshed, and I have Bloodshed for Ko. I need another heart with Bloodshed. Yeah, I have this one. Ko needed because 3 turns of free Ogi? Oh my god, bro. Oh, it's fine. Somebody said ROB? What the fuck is ROB? Rise of Beasts? No, it's a katana, but it's not the right mod. The katana ain't good. Fuck. Sharon spear works? Yeah, I was thinking. I know it's a spear. This? Oh yeah, bloodshed. There we go. Wait, so if I use this, I don't need to use the artifacts, correct? Because this is already a flat 20%. Or would the artifacts still help? What is this party for, Versusia? What would I kick, Harmonia? Can't kick Harmonia, say less, bro. Everything's pretty value in that grid? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, all this stuff is really good. Harmonia one on the flex slots? Yeah. Harmonia is like just damage pretty much. It's a CB gain, right? Yeah, it's CB gain. Okay. But then I need to take this off, right? Because it would mess up the HP. Oh, but you have to. You had your stuff like fucking like plus mark. Fucking like down to the plus mark. Bro, that's gonna be such a fucking headache, bro. I think I saw Lich's put up a guide on how to do it. Click boosts. If it ends in 0, it's fine. The HP. Okay. Oh wait, plus marks boost flat HP, right? It does. Fuck my life. Okay, so I added 3. Okay, so I need to do 2. 2 more. Bruh. I clicked the wrong shit. I'm retarded. It's fine. I'll do the math later. I'm not running this shit on light anytime soon anyway. Plus marker, grid, and summons. Brian doing all that. I don't even plus mark my dark party. I don't plus mark nothing for HL. Do I even have the marks to put on here? There you go, bro. There you go. Bruh. Wait. Was I supposed to put rings on this guy, by the way? I actively avoided putting rings on him because I didn't know if that would matter. No? Okay. I'll figure this shit out later, bruh. I don't know how to play water, by the way, so this is gonna be horrendous. I know y'all are gonna be like, "Oh my God, Aku, what the heck, bro?" Aku, what the heck? I'm tired as shit, bro. I wasn't expecting to stream today, bro. I thought Helo was gonna have my back. Wow, Chrysor Retro Gamer. I don't know what else to run, bro. Everybody said they'd be using Chrysor, so I was like, frick it, I'll use Chrysor. Hopefully that pushes a percent. If that doesn't push a percent, well, GG. Nice. Do I have destruction weapon in this party? I do. Cool. Oh, I didn't mean to freaking do that. Whoops. FO is super comfy. You can also mana diver. I was told FO is not good, so that's the only reason I don't use FO. What the fuck? Bro, where did my fucking shit just go? Debuff 10 times? I can't do that joint, bro. Five skill. That was close. Yeah, I had to guard there to keep my shit right, bro. Showed him your hidden water main power, Aku? Bro, I wish, bro. Come on, somebody throw it Alex, bro. Yes, sir. Big and greedy. Is that everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suffer and play fire, bro. I already do play fire. That joint's terrible. Is it easier to Ogi? I'm just fucking Ogi, bro. Is it actually? I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna TA, bro. Fuck it. Still snipe Alex? Yes, sir. I'm greedy, bro. Does Yakima dispel? Oh, well, there's my answer. Oh, wait, I hope there wasn't any pearls up. I was not paying attention. I hate this about Hex and all this fucking unchallenged shit, bro. Like, can I move? I'm in all this freaking lockout, bro. Like, well played, bro. Well played. This looks like pretty professional water gameplay to me. I'm clueless. Dude, fucking shit's ass, bro. I'm pretty sure, bro, my grid is so outdated, too. Dude, and you know what the other problem with water is? There's so many ways to freaking clear the 2 mil that I hold, like, too many options. Crazy grid, I'm saying, bruh. Yo, what's up? That Arca? Dude, why does YouTube keep showing you guys by these fucking, like, weird names, bro? It's actually so annoying. That grid a little weird, but dude, what else am I supposed to do? It's retro. If it works, it works. Dude, but what what am I supposed to put in here, bro? Oh shoot, they're waiting on me. Hey guys, can you push a little bit more, guys? Just 1%. Actually, let me click this, bro. Cool. Bro! Can I move, bro? Fucking A! You can just use Yatima 2 here? Really? I got I still got that Alex though. Yatima shit is just better Alex. It really is. Bro, why is my game been so laggy, bro? Also, who's not TAing? Bro, I cleared my pearls so slow. How are these guys not done? Yo, where'd the boss go, bro? Dude, I was prepping my assassin. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna get big deep this turn. This is it. This is my time. I'm fucking dead, bro. I'm fucking dead, dog. Oh. Oodaloo. And Aku raid with people that don't int him. That's what I'm saying, bro. I almost inted them, bro. They imagine I attack into 40 and I can just fail. Oh my god, bro. Dude, I haven't done Versuti in like 2 weeks, bro. I'm so washed. I'm about to int these guys. Okay, now Arca's name is Arca. Bro, why did it say fucking Brainer up there and now it says Arca? Bro, what the fuck, bro? Looks pretty standard nowadays. 6 to 7 minute clear. Nah, bro, that shit almost fucking cleared me. Hello, it's because I don't know my rotations. Because I don't know what does, 2 mil damage or not. Like that's always my main thing when I play setups like this. Is it's like I forgot how you clear stuff. Also, what was the last Eternal or Evoker alt form that we've gotten? Does anyone know? Bro, 2A happened and I was on a trip. Oh, fucking Tales of Arkham. Dude, everybody was getting out of it this time around. Oh, I forgot my opener. Bro, are we serious?
破壊による再生ずっと一緒だからねいっぱい応援する私の歌聞いて精一杯歌う
Your shit gotta load up again? Literally, it's been so long.
しびれるぞ逃がさんしびれるぞ逃がさん
That's why I preload versus you dumbass in training room. I'm gonna probably have to start doing that myself, bro. I forgot how this works. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot how this plays out. I haven't done Versusia in so long.
まだまだ働けるしびれるぞ逃がさんしびれるぞ逃がさん
Just mash and trust. You say that, bro, till that bar gets filled up.
破壊による再生導いてあげるわ良き結末へ破壊による再生しびれるぞしびれるぞ逃がさん逃がさん
Might MC have double strike? Okay, they do. Did I not clear that? Bro! Did I not have Ulf up? Am I stupid? I thought I had Ulf up. Isn't that joint 5 turns? Last 4. Am I stupid? Ulf doesn't work? Yeah, it does. Oh, you're right. Dom, you're right. I didn't have Beast Fang. I forgot. I mean, this room looks cooked anyway. If we're being, this room looks cooked as fuck. To be honest. How am I gonna get? They were inting you anyway. I mean, I can clutch this up. I can do my. Bro, I'm just gonna have to bot. I'm literally gonna have to bot, bro. Oh shit. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Can I Ogi her now? I can T0. Let me see, bro. 25179. Okay. Oh, now I gotta sit. Can I even sit G50, bro? Jodo 1-2. I can. I'm just gonna get carried, bro. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm gonna just get carried. Bro, I haven't done this shit. Okay, okay, to be fair, I know what I did wrong. I called Hades turn 4 instead of waiting till turn 5. But I swear, every time I watch other people do it, yeah, it's not my fault, bro. Oh, I guess I did increase the bar because I failed my omen, so I guess it is my fault. But they'll never know. See, I'm number 3. They'll never know, bro. They'll never know. 2 labor bot run? Nah, bro. How about we labor back in the Akasha, bro? Dude, I gotta get my run back, bro. I almost can't go out like that. Dude, my biggest thing with Versusia with that I hate using Indala, bro, because freaking she goes to sleep and it can cut the whole thing if you don't get your rotation right. Because basically, I'm forced to like use spells and prep and do shit in a specific way to prepare for the 70 gauntlet. And it's like, bro, my goat can't be this washed. Dude, if I don't play a raid for like a week, I become washed. No ands, ifs, ors, and buts about it. My brain literally just removes the information. You don't have Crollo? I do have Crollo. I was told the Crollo comp is worse than the Indala comp, so I just use the Indala comp. And I do like the Crollo comp does more damage for me, but the Indala comp, I can clear more stuff. Because the issue that I run into at co-op is with the Crollo comp, you can't clear anything. You just walk through stuff. Like, so for example, hold on, bro. Hold on, I got you. Give me a second. Let me not dox myself, though. That would be fucking phenomenal. Okay, look here, right? So, for example, right? When you're running the raid as, like, Crollo comp, right? You can do this, because Fedial can makes this easy, right, for CT. This is easy as well, because with Fedial, and you do a fuck ton of damage with, like, Cow and shit. So that part's easy. Then you start to run into this shit. This is easy. This part's not that easy, if you're a blue side. Because if you get 6 Dispel, I basically call Bubs, and then you have to do call Bubs, click Cow 2, and then you have to have Cow double strike with Ray. So that's a 5th one. So you need another Dispel somewhere, which I don't even know where you get the other Dispel from. Wait, let me look at the comp. Maybe I'm slow. Yeah, I don't know where you get the other Dispel from, to be honest. Click Cow 2, and then another one from her auto, and then 3 from Bubs. So I have to chain a Dispel summon just to do this. But I don't even know what, like, with Dominion is. I don't even know what this shit is. So I don't know. I account for it. So I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. Cause sometimes I get this shit, sometimes I get this shit. I don't fucking know, bro. And then sometimes you get the 18 debuffs, you're cooked. you can call Hades, double strike on fucking Fedial, doesn't matter, bro. I don't think you get Dominion. Yeah, I usually get this. Usually. In which case you click Fedial 2. And then Double strike on Fedial, call Hades. That's 15 debuff with Cow. So that one's like easy. This one's hard still because again, you're like reliant on having Cow 2. If you don't have Cow 2 and Bubs, you can't do this shit. So then if you get this shit back to back, then you're literally just fucked. So that shit's annoying as fuck. And then you have to click Cow 3 and walk through it, and that's just gonna increase the gauge. It's mad annoying. Red Dominion, yes, you get. Yeah, I get Red Dominion for sure. I always end up with this shit. It's the same shit. Where like this one, it's just Fedial 2, Hades, and then double strike on Fedial, and then this one is this one's cooked. I could never do this. I think when I watched Aresh play, he just cow threes it and like walks through it. But again, that's the problem is you walk through it, so the gauge goes up, and you don't get the dimensional chain because you don't cancel it. And then in these pubs, they don't fucking do anything. So I basically have to solo carry the dimensional chain myself. Unless I'm fortunate enough to be with the wind player or the light player on my dimensional chain. In which case, it has to be both of them together. If I ever have like a water guy or a fucking fire guy or an earth guy on my chain at all, that shit's never getting filled. Which is mad annoying. Because then it makes doing this shit so much harder. Because let's just say I T0 this, right? Because it's impossible to do 2 blue skills, so T0 that. Fucking this one, I don't think you could do this one either, to be honest. Because who the fuck's doing 3 mil times 8? No one's doing that. I mean, I guess with nukes, probably. Cow nuke. Oro nuke. Twice. Cow nuke once. That's like 3. Yeah, nah, you're cooked. I don't know who the fuck's doing this. So like, T0 that shit. You could actually do this one, but you need Faded Chain. But I dimensional chain this one. I D-chain this one. And then freaking T0 this one. 3 mil you just auto. I swear that shit does not clear. Assassin? Yeah, but MC has split assassin. I don't do 6 mil. Unless it counts, unless it's just a visual split. But I thought it was an actual split. I usually just T0 this fucking... I usually just T0 all these. Unless I have D-chain, which usually I don't, then I'll D-chain this one. Or I'll D-chain one of them. And save T0. Really? You don't do 3 mil splits? I don't think so. Usually when I watch my MC... Maybe I do. It depends on what the boss has. Because sometimes when I'm like post G100, I don't do 3 mil split. But maybe I do pre-Halo. Or pre-G100, I mean. But yeah, then you get to the actual G100, and then... I mean, you basically are running the same comp anyway, so this part's the same. But like 15 debuff is like infinitely easier when you're running I guess this is all the same. You already have Cow and all them out, so it just makes clearing this stuff easier. Cause like when you're running the Indala comp, the whatchamacallit, you could just do 3 Dispel with like fucking Hamel 3. Or even like this one, the 5 Dispel is just Hamel 3. And then the red skill is this one. Yeah, with the CT max, like the red skill clicks. Even with the minion, the 4 red skill, you do Indala twice, and then both of Halasena's red skills for 4. Versus the Krollo comp, you can't do that shit. Krollo comp, you're cooked. You have like Cow 2, Fedial 2, and that's literally it. You can't even do this shit. So it's mad annoying when you're trying to get like gauge and stuff. And then you can only do this like once. Because Fedial 2 is on like a higher enough cooldown. But also in Indala or Krollo, the Phase 2 team is the same. Yeah, the Phase 2 team is the same. The only thing about the Phase 2 team with the Indala comp though is Cow's skill 1 isn't like ramped up. So which makes it kind of annoying because basically let's say you don't get the what's that fucking thing called, bro? I gotta go to fucking Resi stock. Let's say you don't get what's that shit called, bro? That body part? Where is it at? Oh yeah. This one, the horn. Let's say you don't get that one first, right? Let's say you get any of these other ones, because all these other ones you clear by just autoing. If you auto, or if you Ogi turn one, because usually what I like to do is you put the double strike on Cow, and then I summon Sariel, or I chain like a CB summon, and then she Ogis to get her cooldown lower for her skill 1, but you can't do that. You have to hold her Ogi in case you get Horn. Because then you can't do 5 CA with that comp. Because it's just MC, Ray, Cow, and Oro. They only do 4. So you basically are forced to hold and just naturally let Cow's cooldown tick down. So then sometimes I run into the problem where you take so many turns and I can't clear some of the stuff, so then I can't move, so then I don't have Cow's thingy up in time to do some of the stuff. Which I guess only matters if you immediately hit 120 hit as your first Cataclysm. That's usually the problem. Because 100 bill, you just literally just attack. 6 Dispel is AIDS as fuck. That's like Bubs plus like the Cow stuff I was talking about. Plus like Oro. I guess you could also chain Alex as well. 15 debuff is annoying as fuck too. Because that one is basically literally click everything. Click Oro 2, Cow 2. I like to use her reset here, Oro's reset, and just click Cow 1 twice for more debuffs. But then that makes 120 hit like kind of ass too, because I don't know how many hits I do. I think I do like 101 or like 111 hits, I think, on Dark. If I just attack. So you need Cow 1 for this too. So it's like low-key kind of annoying. Cause you need Cow 1 for this and for debuff. And then 5 mil or 5 times 6 mil, I usually dimensional chain that. Or I T0 it, depends on what I have up. But yeah, it gets kind of annoying. I have to get my run back, bro. I have to. Nice. Games, bro, this guy's been trying to labor bot for 30 minutes. Is this spreadsheet public? Just join, so I don't know if you answered that already. Yeah, they're both, I mean, they're public enough, I guess. Hold on. So, hold on, let me fucking change my thing again. So, the Versusia one, this one was made by my Doncho. Any questions, contact at Resilient. So I guess there's his plug. But yeah, I can. That's an AJT server, but I can link it in the chat too. At 2. Shut your ass up, Aku. Nobody wants to hear your fucking ugly ass voice. There's that, and then this doc is on the wiki. This is just like the wiki doc. If you go to Vaz's thingy on Versusia, it's at the bruh. The fuck, Versusia. It's at the bottom. I think. Yeah, it's the same sheet. I'm pretty sure. Is it the same sheet? Oh yeah, same sheet. Yeah, this one's just on the wiki, but I'll link it anyway. I guess I'll freaking link this. Join. Where the fuck is my thing? Oh, here we go. Nobody will notice. True, bro. True. But yeah, there's other sheets like this is just the water sheet that my crew captain made because he plays water in this raid. As far as I know, like water and wind. So this is just the one that he made. I know there's like a dark one somewhere, but I don't have it saved because I don't fucking use it. And then there's like other stuff too that there's like other element documents and stuff too. I'm just not sure where they are because I haven't used them. Bro, I could make my own Versusia room. A little worried which Ellie I should start learning a new raid with. Wind or Light. Those are the easiest. Wind and Light are the easiest to play, but they have the most responsibility. Because you push the most with Light and Wind. But you also learn the most, because you have to push the most, so. But they're also extremely easy. I mean, I played Wind, and I fucked up, and I still made it work. But yeah, also knowing what setups you can do is important, because they're also very, like, intricate. Like, for example, I can't play Earth, because I don't have Andromeda. I don't have the characters to do the hunting one either. I don't have the characters for Andromeda, so I can't play Earth. Water, I have everything for Water, so I play Water. Fire, I think I can do that Fighter Origin Fire comp. I have to, like, I haven't seen the grid, but I can do the characters, I think. I think I've seen it. I fucking... That shit was on Twitter somewhere. And at least the front line that they had, I can do that. Cause I don't have a tomb, so I can't do that shit. The only characters I'm gated by are Fire and Dark. That's tough. Watch Light get a sussy character. Dude, wait, what dark characters are you gated by? Dude, Yogg Yogg had freaking oh my god, what did Yogg have? Yogg had the no cow comp. Bro, that comp was ass, bro. The no cow comp was shit. But at least you could do it though. If you're getting your twirling or whatever, and then just play other elements for clears. That shit was funny though. Dude, I could never make content like that, bro. I'm glad I got Cal when I did. Dude, I had the Lynx mater, bruh. And I only Lynx mated her because Helo fucking tossed me them fucking stacks, bro. Here, I'll play the Crollo comp. I'll play the Crollo comp. We'll see. Cause I prefer that comp anyway. Yeah, Yogg uses the Andala comp because it's better. In my opinion, it's better. Maybe I don't use Crollo comp. It's my host. I'd rather fucking play this shit. I Lux Actor. Look at this guy, chat. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Where the fuck? You see me? You can't even see me. Maybe. Congratulations. Still don't have human right summon for HL raid. What, T0? The people I've run with do like twice the honors with Crollo comp. Yeah, because Crollo comp does more damage. Because you have Cow ramped up from the beginning, so you're already getting Cow assassin autos from the start. That's why they get twice the honor. And Crollo comp, in my opinion, is better in organized groups because you can always just stop and you can actually eat the Cow 3, and just let the Wind and Light player push. But I think for pubs, Andala is better. Also, Luxac Crollo, congratulations, bro. You know who I didn't Luxac? Asuka! Dude, if I could trade the whole banner for Asuka, I would. I literally got everything except Asuka. Well played, side games. I think I also just missed, Rakan. Whatever that Earth guy's name is. I missed him too. Got 7 Koloru while sparking that collab. I didn't spark that shit, right? You used one free pulls. No Esotum age that matters. They only have 2 copies of Impalement, only have 1 copy. I don't know the the context of that. I would need like specific context. Because like Versusia, like Lobelia doesn't really matter, but it depends on the team you're using. Because there is a Lobelia team with Tsukiyomi. So I mean, if you have the stuff for it, you could do that one. I don't use any Lobelia comps, but that's because I don't think they're good. Bro, nobody's playing this godforsaken game, bro. Does somebody else have a room open? Wind? Dude, I forgot the wind opener, and I think I messed up because I don't have bloodshed, so I don't think I can play wind anyway. Yeah, I don't have freaking bloodshed, bro. Bruh. That is the dumbest shit ever, bro. That shit is so lame. GBA feeling kinda dead these days? Hey, bro, wait till tomorrow. Hold up, wind? Yeah, bro. I don't have freaking... I mean, I could make it work, but the problem was I couldn't freaking... I think you can without bloodshed. I have no idea how. But you need to change the opener? GG, bruh. Dude, I'm hoping... Okay. I might save this for my Grub and Grubble. But, a wish list I have is getting my second Sky Ace. I need one more copy. I don't want to bar it. I just need one more copy, bruh. Then I can start doing big deeps. We're at too much HP, bruh. Prediction for the Ellies tomorrow? Um... Bro, y'all didn't answer my question, bro. Who was the last Evoker slash Eternal that we got? Was it Esser still? The Water Esser? Esser and Hase? Wasn't Hase? Was Hase more recent than Esser? Well, I guess it's same shit, same shit. So we should get another Eternal then. Esser was last? Okay, so we should get another Evoker. And if it's another Evoker, who haven't we gotten? Hase was Summer, true. So we haven't gotten... who am I missing? I'm missing Fra? Has all Ellie's covered except fire and light for now. I know we don't have, so we don't have Nan, Kime, Geisen, Maria, Catzelia, or Esta. We're missing those. I think, based off of... Bro, I gotta fucking put this shit. Fire. Staff. I said Kime. Isn't Kime like fist? Right? Who else were we missing? Maria Teresa was like water staff, right? Oh, fucking Hase's gonna show too. GG, bro. Well, regardless of the fact, we had what? We had basically Nier into Lobelia into Haselia, right? Into Fra. No, wait, the formal one was before Haselia. Fra into... Bro, I gotta make a notepad, bro. So we had Water Nier into Dark Lobelia into Earth Fra into Wind Haselia. So Nier Dark Water, Lobelia, Earth Dark, Fra Fire Earth, Haselia Water Wind. So, as mentioned, we don't have light and fire covered. So I think, based off of this trend, we have Dark Earth, Fire Water, which leaves Wind and Light. So it's probably gonna be, based off of this trend, Catzelia, Esta, or Geisen. Based off of that. And I think between Catzelia, Geisen, and who did I say? Esta? I think between those three, I think we're most likely to see Catzelia because we just got Haselia. No wind covered. Hase has a summer version. What are you saying? Bro, this fucking sound's pissing me off. Hold on, bro. It would be interesting because I'm not sure if they want to keep the evokers like tied together. No clue what we talking about. We're trying to predict the next evoker or like the next like banner characters. Bro, chaotic. I can't even follow my own train of thought, bro. Bro's out here trying to throw me off my game. Okay, here's the problem. So, based on my prior deduction, right? It should be Catzelia because we have not had a Wind Evoker covered, and we have not had a Light Evoker covered. So that gives us the option of Catzelia, Esta, and Geisen, based off of that metric, because they have not had a duplicate element yet out of 4 Evokers over the course of basically 2 years. Or like a year, something like that. A year and some change, right? So, taking that into account, that leaves those 3. Between those 3, we also haven't had a... What's the word? Well, I guess that's irrelevant, actually. I guess it would be neat to see Haselia next to Catzelia. I think that would be interesting. Because they're like brother and sister. Because we also haven't had another sibling like or like a relative evoker like that either. So I think based off of that deduction, it should be Catcelia next. Bro, let me pull this shit up, bro. I'm about to be like, oh my god, what are you looking at, bro? Right? And based off of these elements, Nier is obviously dark, Lobelia is earth, Fra is fire, and Hacelia is water. So, based off of this deduction, we can conclude that there isn't a inverse of elements, because if that was the case, Nier would be earth, or Lobelia would be water in this case, right? So, that isn't the case. So if we can't go off of that metric for what the element could be. But we do know that there hasn't been a duplicate element of what they've changed into, so that leaves us with light and fire. Based off of that, we can see, well, what does Catcelia do? Because all these other characters kind of relatively do what their initial versions does. Like, he has a stacking mechanic with, like, a recast. Nier has, like, you know, her like devotion stacks, and like you can like constitute them. Hacelia has like double Ogi with like charge bar manipulation and stuff like that, and then Fra, of course, is like healing and debuffs and shit, right? So Catcelia doesn't have any type of stacking mechanics or anything of that nature. What Catcelia does is he does element conversion, and his skill 4 provides the like charge bar manipulation, like nuking and stuff. Catcelia most likely going to be water no matter what, solely just because Hase is water. That I just debunked that, bro. I just debunked that. Because if that was the case... Oh, wait, actually, hold on now. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait. Gray's cooking. Wait a minute. Hold on. So Catcelia could be water. He could be water. Because Hacelia is water. And Hacelia became wind. But here's why I don't think that's entirely the case. Because Hacelia, as I mentioned before, is like a very charge bar oriented unit with lots of nukes. Who likes that? Wind. Wind likes that. Catcelia already has the ability to coincide with Hacelia. So I guess I can see what you're saying too in wind. So it would be neat if Catcelia could coincide with Hacelia in water. I could see that. The problem is Catcelia is also a charge bar oriented character, but water doesn't necessarily want to do Ogi stuff all the time. And water already has like Bis Ogi characters. So I guess it would just kind of suck because it's almost like Catcelia is going to be in a position where he's going to lose no matter what. He's in the Ogi competition, he's never replacing Monkey, he's never replacing Vajra, he's never replacing Sylvia, he's not replacing any of these Yakima, Dragon, he's not replacing any of these characters. If he is that strong, bro, water players need to be taken out back. Maria Theresa voice actor is appearing on Granblue TV channel. Dude, if Maria Theresa gets a unit tonight, based off of that, I'm gonna watch Granblue TV every single week, bro. Every week, bro. I'm a translate it by hand, and I'm gonna start doing Granblue TV reviews, bro. Here's the problem with that though. It's not 100% guarantee. They are usually correct. Maria's gonna be light. Here's why I think Maria's gonna be light, as opposed to fire. Maria has that HP manipulation mechanic and like HP balancing, and that's something that light does often. Between Cosmos and like Funf skill 4 and like all these different types of things, light does like to manipulate HP bars. So I believe Maria Theresa, oh even Christmas Zoe as well, HP manipulation. So I believe Maria would be light for that purpose. I just don't see what else they could do, right? Because think about it, Zoe sets everyone's HP equal, Thump sets everyone's HP to full. I guess if they wanted to, and then Cosmo sets her own HP to 50. So if I guess Maria's next best thing would be, instead of setting everyone equal, like how Zoe does, like equalizing, like the Justice Summon, you set it, like you could pick a target and then bring them up to that HP. Maria Teresa sets boss HP to full. Never let them know your next move. True. Every R ult is gonna be dark when it happens. Do I even have... I don't even have all the 6 dragon ults, I think. Can I sort by 6 dragon? I can't. Wait, what are the 60 ults? So we got... I guess, yeah, that is true. Because we have Light Wilnos, which I have. Water Ferial, which I have. Wind Galleon, which I have. Oh, Fire Womnus, I have her. And who am I missing? Luo, Earth Luo, I don't have him. So yeah, Dark Arior. Yeah, true. True, true, true. Plus, watch Maria get a perma buff that cap HP to half of max HP. I think, okay, if we are gonna get a Flash character, it is 100% either going to be Water or Light Catzelia, Light Maria, Fire Geisen, the fuck? Fire Geisen, or Fire Esta. That's my prediction. What's up, Sarsel? Maria could have a more low HP style gameplay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It will be interesting. What if will Cats be light? You know he'll be water with his sister. That's why I said water or light. I'm going off of two because it doesn't make sense for Cats to be fire. Because if they're going off the trend of no repeat elements, then it makes more sense for Cats to be light than to be fire. Estav's an Xmas skin, so I think he's out here. True. True. That's what, so yeah. I think these are the most likely. And honestly, I'd put Maria above Catzelia. I just think it would be interesting if they had, like, Cats right after Hase, but they don't necessarily have to do that. They could still have that sibling, like... They could basically maintain this trope of no dupe elements and, like, fill out their stuff if they run the Light Maria angle. Because here's what they could do. You run the Light Maria angle into the Fire Geisen, and then you have all 6 elements covered, right? And then you run it back with the Water Catzelia, and then you can start looking at, like, Kime and stuff, too. But we need a little bit more data for that, I feel like. Oh, Cats knows I'm his brother-in-law? Chaotic, you're 3 feet tall? I didn't know that. This is I think if it's not Maria, and also it could be a double banner. I'm just saying. We could have well, I guess maybe not. If they were gonna do a double banner, I felt like it would have been better to do Haselia and Catzelia on the same banner. Or is that flawed logic? That might be flawed logic. Because, okay, imagine you're rolling because you're like a Granblue lore enthusiast, and it's like, oh my god, sibling banner is so cute, I got a pull. And you... and you whiff one of them... you hit no rate ups, and you gotta choose between them? Oh my god, bro. And then you can fucking never get them again until like next year. Or like off of a scam. Oh my god, bro. That'd be peak. The thing about Evokers and Eternals is that they have slightly more characters than Max Ellie's, so dupe happening soon is inevitable. Well, I mean, a dupe is gonna happen. I just don't see a dupe happening in, like, one, like, stream. So, for example, right? It's, like, let's say it's Light Maria, right? Let's say it's Light Maria, and then they do Water Catzelia. So now they're done with all 6 Ellies. So then you can start to, you know, come in here with Kime and... Who else am I missing, bruh? I'm missing an Evoker. Alanon. Alanon, right? And then you can start to look at the other elements. And at this point, I don't think it matters. I think they just wouldn't do 3 elements. Oh wait, Nier is already water too, so this is actually already flawed anyway. Okay, so there. Wait, hold on. Let's fucking backtrack. Let's do this. Then it's water Catzelia, right? And if Cats is water, that's already water outs, and that limits us to. I think if Kime with another Ellie, I think Kime would be Dark low key. Because Dark has a lot of the like multi-skill click stuff, like Crollo, Ray, kind of, not really, Orologia. So I think Kime, like how Kime's skill 4 works, I think would be interesting too. Fire MT and Dark LWR. I think it's gonna be Light Maria and Dark LWR. Also, what's up, Arca? Not Arca. Arcov? Arvok? No. Wait, don't say anything. I gotta go to Discord. Don't say anything. I know you, bro. Arcov. Arcov? Wait, don't spoil me. Hold on. Fuck. Arcov. That's my final answer. Take it or leave it. Bro, why is my name like... I don't know, bro. I don't know. Dude, it makes it so hard to know people, because, like, I know your icons, but then I don't always remember, like, the name. Because it's kind of hard to see the icon, too. Like, Arca's kind of hard to tell, because Arca's not the only, like, pink hair anime profile picture that pops into the chat, like, all the time. Fixed. Arlau! Bro! What the fuck? I think it's about Arcov, bro. What the fuck am I saying, bro? Bruh. Bro, I'm lagging so bad, bro. This shit is so annoying. Nice, guys. My kind is maxed out. Ooh. Oh, wait, crystals. Hold on a minute. Wait just a second. Yummy. I may have thumph, but I hope I get Holiday Zoe during these holiday scamshas. Off topic, but guys, can I be vulnerable? I cried for this Nikkei Christmas story. Bro, I'm not getting back on Nikkei, bro. Oh, wait. Who were the main characters in that story? Tell me that. Also, Holiday Zoe, bro. They need to... Okay. Dude, should I make this into a rant, bro? Should I rant, man? Dude. Oh, my God. Oh! Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let me reread. Let me reread her. Let me reread her, bro. So, let's break this down. Alright. The Holiday Zoe rant. Here we go, bro. Here we go. Let me freaking turn this music off, too, so I can freaking farm. Okay, so, let's just go brick by brick. Just dissect this, bro. Let's just dissect this. Her Ogi. Massive light damage to a foe. 6-hit bonus light damage. Boost to light allies charge bar gain. Okay, that's a really good Ogi. You get hits because one of the downsides of having all these hits when you Ogi, or I guess not having hits when you Ogi. My apologies. Typically an Ogi only gets like 1 or 2 hits because you Ogi like once and it's like 1 hit. Ogi twice, if it's like CA react, 2 hits, right? Whatever the case. Zoe was interesting because she gives you an additional 6 hits, which actually matters when you're trying to do stuff like 60 hit in Fall Zero, for example. So a common workaround to do this is, oh, let me call the Wilnos 6 Dragon Summon because it does 15 hits, and then in conjunction with, Cosmos multi-nuke after her CA reactivation Ogies, plus Zoe's 6 hit on Ogi, you tend to just be able to Ogi. You don't need to call use Decimate. You don't have to click all of Cosmos's skills and stuff. You can just clear it naturally. Now, on to my next gripe. The boost to Light Ally Charge Bar gain, that one's pretty good. Pretty, you can cycle by Ogiing. That's very beneficial. Someone like Nahon, for example, gives you an extremely large, Charge Bar gain boost at the cost of a hit to defense, right? Which actually matters in, HL. If you're trying to loop in, Fall Zero, you'll be taking substantially more damage. And you have to, of course, use time to click a button. This saves you time from clicking a button, which matters when you're playing something like Ogi that puts you in crazy lockout, because you don't want to have to click extra buttons every turn on top of being locked out from the Ogi chains. So you're doing like 7-8 chains every single turn, right? So cool. These are really good. Good Ogi effect, massive light damage. I wish it was a bit stronger. Is what it is. I'm not gonna complain, right? Good Ogi, right? Her skill 1, boost to light allies defense armor effect, dispel cancel. And when difference in main allies' remaining HP percentages is 30% or below, skill changes to Prism Sanctuary, which essentially just gives you, damage mitigation on top of that. I'm just going to go ahead and re-fact check myself to ensure that there's no extra, like bonus effects here, because, like a higher defense value or something of that nature. Let's see here. Nope, it is the exact same value. You just get 5,000 damage mitigation on top of that. For one turn, which, I mean, basically just lets you walk through stuff, right? 5 out of 12 turn uptime, cool, right? Neat little ability, is what it is, bro. Is what it is. I'm not gonna complain about this. It's really good for just walking through raids and stuff. I haven't used this character in so long. I honestly forgot what she does. So we're just gonna go through this brick by brick. All right. Skill 2, Uniformize. Balance light allies HP, restore HP, remove 1 debuff. Why is this not just a full clear? I get it's on an extremely short cooldown of 6 turns. Why is this not like look at Sylvia, bro. Let's take a look at Sylvia. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Grand Blue. Alright, let's go ahead and, which, mind you, Sylvia is not a limited unit. She's a grand unit. Let's just pointing that out. You can get her at any time. What the fuck is Sylvia's proficiency? I don't know what she is. Oh, she's sword. 7 turn cooldown. Right? So 1 more than Zoe's. However, of course, it is substantially less heal. But 2 turn cut the debuff duration, which is, I would argue, that's even stronger than the HP equalize that Zoe gets. And it resets on Ogi. Which you could make the argument, oh, you have to click it a bunch of times. That's like, okay. So I would much rather have my Zoe and then click her shit a bunch of times and get all that debuff duration like lower, as opposed to removing 1 debuff. I also think this goes through zombie. I think the HP set goes through zombies, so that's also something that's neat too. But of course it is also a pretty big heal. So if zombie isn't at the forefront of the debuff list on your character, you're gonna be taking a fat chunk of damage. Let's just say that, bro. So that's a gripe, right? Something that Fump doesn't have to do. Fump skill 4 is basically Fump skill 4 is basically this shit, but stronger. You can set your HP bar to full. You remove all debuffs. So what's the need for balancing HP? You know what I mean? Bro. So that's this is a worse Fump skill 4. On virtually the same cooldown. Fump should be stronger. Why should Fump be stronger? I'm not saying Fump shouldn't be stronger. I'm saying this skill should be stronger. Even if it's not remove all debuffs, if it's a 2-turn cut the debuff duration, or remove 3 debuffs, or remove 2 debuffs instead of removing all debuffs, I think that's fine as well. But removing 1 debuff in today's economy, bro. What do I look like removing 1 debuff every 6 turns? Should have them be some of the best characters in the game? True, I agree. But that doesn't mean that Zoe can't be stronger than what she is. Even if you made this a 2-turn cut to debuff duration, or you made this a like remove 2 or 3 debuffs, it still wouldn't make her stronger than Fump. The shit that Fump does overall is just like stronger anyway. Because Fump's shit's on autocast. This doesn't. Like, you have to take time to cast the skill anyway, which is also another downside compared to Fump. Fump, you don't have to click that shit. Fump basically casts her skill 2 automatically. And she casts her skill 1 automatically once you hit a certain HP threshold. So Fump literally does this skill but better without having to actually click the skill. So in my eyes, shouldn't this skill be at least somewhat comparable if I have to click it? I'm not saying it has to be as strong, but I feel like it should be like comparable. It's just like, I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad skill either. But it's just like dang, bruh. Which I mean, this isn't even my problem with this character. That's just like a small gripe. That's not even the main issue with this character. I'm streaming, so don't say anything crazy. Don't turn that light on. My eyes hurt. Oh, well, there you go. You can turn it on, just don't turn it on like max. Like that. But no, skill 3 is like the gripe. Because it's 20 turn cooldown. Which is ridiculous. In, like, so, how do I construct this? I think 99% of the problem with Zoe is just a 20 turn CD. Yes, I agree. Because you have methods to reduce the cooldown, but you reduce the cooldown by Ogieing, right? Something like that. Upon being targeted by light allies, buff for healing cooldown, 1 turn cut the buff skill. Okay, no, you just have to use a buff skill. So basically, you have to use her with like Ko. But then, like, if you're running Ko, then you're not running Horus or Cosmos, and you're not gonna not run Cosmos. You have to like remove Horus, and it's not worth it to remove Horus because Horus is broken. You just run Uni, but Uni's not even worth it either. Horus is better than both of those characters. I think that's like, I mean, this is obviously Zoe's biggest issue. I think the easiest way to fix this skill is she needs a small rebalance where you just convert this skill to be reduced by like Ogi. Make it like 25 turn cooldown, but reduce it based on like character, like the amount of times character is Ogi, or like make it like Cal where she's linked to MC or something. Like every time main character and Zoe Ogies, lower this cooldown by 1. And like in the same turn. Or better yet, if you do like a chain burst ascension every single turn, reduce the skill's cooldown. That would have been way better. Because like you're not clicking all these skills. Because you're not running her with Fumf. Because one of the things too is you could click Fumf 1, 2, 3, right? And that's already 3, like turns, like gone, right? But you're not running her with Fumf. They serve the same role, and this is one of the biggest merits to running Zoe is you get a bunch of damage buff. You basically get like the go summon effect for the whole party. Cygames never gonna rebalance her. They hate Choco Girls. No, Cygames hates Zoe. But yeah, I think the easiest way they could fix it would just change it to where this is affected by Ogies, as opposed to buff or healing skills. Because, and like you guys said, she's a great downgrade, but you're never gonna get this skill off, like ever. In an actual human run, you're never getting this skill off. The only raid where you're probably gonna have enough turns to get this off is like Versusia. Maybe. And even then, that joint's like at the end. Like towards the end of the raid. and you're only allotted that because that's a raid where like you're incentivized to not move. But eventually, as power creep like releases more and more, these other elements aren't gonna have to not like move because the other elements are gonna have high enough DPT to warrant them moving. So then we're gonna be right back to square one, where the raid is simply too fast to upkeep with this skill. That's the main problem. It's not, and it's not that you. And again, Zoe is usable because you don't need this skill. This isn't a necessary skill to have. But it's just like, why would I? Bro, that shit died so fast. But it's just like, why would I ever run this character when I can't even use some of its kit? Uh huh. I'm back, bro. Dude, my pet peeve is when somebody like, bro, I never do this, bro. I always open my like if I open someone's door and it was closed, I always close it back. Or if I close like or someone's door is open, I just leave it open. Bro, that joint is like a pet peeve. Anyway, back to Zoe. Honestly, her main issue is her skill 3. That's pretty much it. Her skill 3 is not structured for like real human runs. That's the problem. Everything else is perfectly fine. Even this, like the boost to charge bar, boost to light attack stackable, supplement damage stackable, this is really good. Because you can like cycle Ogies. Like extremely efficiently. Of course this isn't always gonna be the case, so you're not always gonna be able to like perfectly cycle this. So it's a bit RNG as well, because some characters can just take more damage than others, and it's like, oh well, guess I'm not getting my charge bar this turn. But there's workarounds. I also think too, I think Zoe should have had see a react like automatically. Like you shouldn't need this to see a react. I think she should have just like innately had it. But that's just my opinion. I think too, like how Legend mentioned, she's she should be a downgrade to Fumf, but I think she should also do some stuff that's different from Fumf too. Like I think something that she should have like as an edge over Fumf is like her Ogi. If she see reacts, she should see react and she should do like more hits than Fumf. But even then, like Fumf gives you like dispel and debuffs on Ogi, which is something that Zoe actually does not provide. Not that Light needs it because Cosmos Horus, but you know. I don't know, bro. Zoe, like they really honestly truly hate Zoe. And this character was unironically really good back when um whatchamacallit back when raids were slower and Fump didn't get her rebel. Once those two things came out, it was GG. Nothing can replicate Fump 1. I don't even think that's the biggest thing. Cause I mean Fump 1 doesn't dispel or debuff. I think in her case, she just needs more hits on Oki and she should get C react. Because Fumf only Ogi's one time, right? To my knowledge. So it's like the edge that Zoe should have over Fumf is that she Ogi's twice and she does a ton of hits after her Ogi. Fumf dispelled and debuffs on Ogi, yes. Nothing can replicate Foam Skill 2. But y'all are missing the point. I'm not saying Zoe should replicate it. I'm saying Zoe should do things that Fumf can't do. Fumf already does all those things, so Zoe should do other things to incentivize you wanting to run Zoe. I don't like them making budget downgrade units for people that don't have other units because at least as seasonals. Because Fumf is a farmable character. No matter how you look at it, Fumf is a farmable character. Anyone can get Fumf. Not anyone can get Zoe. Anyone that wanted Zoe either had to Lynx Mater or they had to wait a full year cycle. So I think because of that, I think Zoe should whatchamacallit. I think Zoe should offer alternate benefits to what Fumf could do. Ergo, she should CA more, so more damage, and more hits because she has a 6-hit light damage on her thingy. She already has like the stacking like damage amp buffs down here too, which is nice as well. And again, I think her skill 3 should come up faster for again more damage. At the expense of less survivability. Because you don't have access to Fump 4. You don't have access to just instant, like, all cleanse, all debuff duration cut. You don't have access to freaking, auto heal. You don't have access to a lot of these, like, sustain tools. But Zoe does give you access to a lot of damage. That's why I think they should make the differential. Because, again, this isn't like it's like a normal character. This is the limited character that not everyone's gonna have. I think that's my issue. Like I would never pull on a limited holiday banner if this is the character that I'm getting. I only did it because I'm a Zoe stan. That's the only reason. Even if Foam would still be better since she enables falsehood, but Zoe should be the damage best for Kango. True. True. Some Fumf can never do as better is be hotter than Zoe. Also true. And cuter. What the fuck happened to Diaspora Etiquette, man? What do you mean? What happened with Diaspora Etiquette? You talking about the hosting? But yeah, that's my Zoe rant. My problem with Zoe is she doesn't have identity. It's just like she's a Fumf downgrade that's hyper limited. That's my problem with Zoe. If this is how they want Zoe's kit to be, she shouldn't be hyper limited. She shouldn't be a Christmas character. You maybe want to hop in call to explain some takes because some stuff you describe sounds great, but we cannot expect that from any gacha. I don't expect it because it's not good for monetization purposes. Because you still have to have stuff like incentivization to like play. Because if you could just use Zoe in place of, I mean that's also not what I'm even arguing. Because I mean raids are easy enough to where you can just use Zoe anyway in place of Fumf for like most content. But it's also just like, dang, bro. Thanks for the rant. Have to go to bed now. A real good night, Wyvern. I'm probably have to hop off too. sometime soon. I have freaking finals still. My finals are due at midnight, and it's currently 7:21. I'm probably gonna hop off here in a bit too. People not saying Y100 in their comments. People posting A100s is lawless out here. Oh yeah, no, nobody does Y100 anymore. Most people do A100 because that's like their solo FA shit. Like what you mean, like you want your favorite character to be more usable than just a downgrade to an easily accessible unit. Well, it's not even about favorite character. It's just like characters in general. Cause like another, I feel like a lot of characters in general are just like that. Which is fine because again, as like a gotcha, it's like, oh well, let's take, I don't fucking know. Oh my god, who's a good example in Dark, bro? Damn, bro, all these Dark characters kind of have a niche, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Wait, all these. Well, I don't mind Dark too, because characters all have a niche. Like Bowman, right? Bowman got hard replaced by Sidala. That's like a hard replacement. And there was an instance where you could run Sidala and Bowman together, and that was Biss, and that's fine. And then, but like I don't mind Sidala being a direct upgrade to Bowman because Bowman's not limited. Bowman's an everyday just uptick some character. But then also, let's say they were both limited. I mean, there's really no reason to ever run Bowman over Sidala. Even if they were both limited and this was like a direct upgrade because she has like Dispel on her thing. Or even like trying to think like Meg, right? Meg was like almost like a direct upgrade to Predator. Because her assassin's stronger. She has a stronger unique echo, and she's less clicks than Predator. And she's limited, but she's limited, so that's fine. But then you start getting into stuff where like Nier, for example, right? Nier is such a niche character. No other character in Dark can do it. Can do what Nier does. No one. They can't even make a character that comes close to that. I guess they could, but it's like I don't know. It's the same with Funf. No character in Light is gonna do what Funf does. No other character is gonna have auto cleanse, auto heal, full cleanse, giga juiced buffs on skill 3 like you could apply to the all party with 100% uptime. Debuff utility, dispel utility, damage. Because Funf does also buff damage too, just not as hard. But that's what I mean about like Zoe specifically. Is if Funf is gonna do all that and have like mid damage, Zoe should do not all that, but have great damage. And I feel like Nikke is like a perfect example of that too. Because a lot of characters in Nikke kind of are like catch-all characters, but you also have characters that like specialize. I think Zoe should just specialize in being like an Ogi amp damage goon. If she's not gonna be this like instead of this like all around, well, this I was gonna say all around balanced unit. It's Zoe. She's supposed to be balanced, right? But like you know what I mean. Just pretend that that's not Zoe. It could be literally anyone. What part do you disagree with? Just wait for the dress alt Zoe. She's gonna save us. Yeah, bro. She's gonna fucking break my bank. Because Nikke meta is legit the issue you're talking about. I mean, Nikke also has that problem, yeah, because Nikke is just like, they just be dropping direct upgrades to characters, and it's just like, dang, well, I guess this character is literally useless now. Their meta swaps every 4 months. I mean, true. But my thing with Nikke is, like, you need those characters. But I can see what you're saying, too. Like, at least for, whatchamacallit, for, oh my god, what is it, bro? They're Guild War. I forget what it's called. They're like Guild War variant. Fucking can't remember what it's called. Because you need like a shit ton of units for that. So it's like the 15th, 14th, 13th unit might get like phased out. Solo raid, yeah, solo raid. There you go. Solo raid. So like for solo raid, you're using 15 units, right? And like the first, second, third best unit for solo raid for that element, right? Could get phased down to like fourth, fifth, sixth, and they're still strong, but now you like 1, 2, 3 is just stronger, which is fine. It keeps stuff going too. Also, the meta you need to follow for the mats. That's true too. I'm not saying it shouldn't exist. I just think the model should be a bit different. Because, like, think about it. What purpose is there to pull for Holiday Zoe? There's literally no purpose. And she's hyper limited, so the amount of people that pulled on that banner is extremely small, right? So it's different from, like, having, like, a weaker version of Holiday Zoe that's, like, not limited, if that makes sense. It's like, I don't understand, like, why would you make that character? You are somewhat of a blueberry and need her because your fumf isn't done. I mean, but I feel like even then, bro. Wait, what is, bro? I don't have level 100 fumf. I gotta look this shit up. I feel like even level 100 fumf is just better than Zoe. Okay, maybe not level 100 because she doesn't get the cooldown to her skill 3. Okay, 110 fumf. 110 fumf. Wait, never mind. 130 fumf is crazy. Damn, and then 150 fumf has the auto heal. I think 130 fumf is still already better than Zoe though, because you already don't need to click fumf skills like anyway, but you could click them. Because the Ganaku, the blueberries need something. No, that's cap. Okay, but look at the materials you need for that. An autocast on S2 at 150. Oh wait, does that also get the autocast at 150? Oh, you're right. Dang, you're right. Dang, maybe you do need 150. Well, I guess no, because the cooldown is 5 turns. Yeah, no, you could still just use that shit. The all that stuff is still a lower cooldown than Zoe's cooldowns, so you could just click the skill. You just made the argument for why Zoe exists. I mean, true, but again, my thing is, bro, that only applies to like not even 0.5% of people. If it's between sparking Zoe and farming 130 Fumf, I'm just gonna farm 130 Fumf or 150. People do not have their Eternals done. That's a them problem, bro. See that, but okay. That's my thing though. That's my thing. Okay, let me articulate this. Those people that don't have their Eternals done are either new enough to the game where having Zoe probably doesn't even matter, regardless of the fact. I mean, I guess it would help, but like again, if you're new to the game, I would not be sparking on a Christmas Zoe banner. There's so many infinitely more important things to spark on as a newer player than to spark on that banner. So I would say it's incorrect to even pull for that character to begin with. So you shouldn't have that character anyway, unless you got lucky with free rolls, which again, a very small percentage portion of the player base would fall under that category. Or the alternative, you're an older player, or like a mid-grade player, but you don't have like all your Eternals done. Which in that case, because let's just say you can't do it because you don't have a what do people be complaining about, bro? What fucking I don't even know what people be complaining about that their gate kept off of. I feel like revenant weapons is honestly like whatever. feel like being gated off by revenue weapons is placebo. That shit's gotta be placebo, bro. I don't know. I farm a lot of Guild War, but even if I farmed a third of the Guild War that I farmed, I would still have more than enough revenant weapons to just do everything. And in my opinion, I barely farm Guild War as is. I basically am a top 100k Andy. I play Guild War for like 12 hours out of the whole event. Unless I'm doing Nightmare 90, but that stuff doesn't matter. Though, of course, I understand too, because I used to be a weaker player too. It takes, you have to play longer the weaker you are, so then you can't just not play that much. Like, you have to actually put in more time, which makes it a little bit harder. Like, I've been there. And back then I had the time, but not everybody's going to have the time, which I get that too. And everybody has priorities too. Like, I think Fumf was the last, Fumf was the last Eternal that I got to 150. I was not a Fumf believer. And I just straight up hated Fumf. She was the last one that I did. Not because I didn't have the mats, because I just didn't care to fucking uncap her. But even then, I guess my whole point is, if the purpose is to give people, if the vast majority of the player base don't have their Eternals done, why would you release a hyper limited character that a very small percentage of the player base is going to have to replace that character? Or to fill in until you get that character finished. It's a gotcha. I suppose so, bro. I suppose so. But then that just brings me back to my point where Zoe should be stronger than what she is. Aku trying to use logic in a gotcha game? Bro. I mean, yes. And I'm not saying they're gonna do it. I'm just saying, if they were ever gonna change it, that would be my gripe. I just wish that it wasn't the way that it was. That's all I'm saying. I'm not even saying that it shouldn't be the way that it is. I'm just saying that I wish it was different. And if it was different, that's how I would change it. So it was a bait character. She is just there to please the enjoyers, nothing more. And I think that's perfectly fine too. I think there's nothing wrong with that either. I'm missing 3 Eternals to have them all. Hey, bro, you'll get there. Because, like, for someone like me, those bait characters are never worth pulling for. Because I'm not the type of Granblue player where I play for fun. Oh my god, I want to use Zoe today instead of Fumf. I'm not the type of player, bro. I go to school. I work a job. I got stuff to do. I don't have time to sit here and take all these extra turns and extend the raid time because I want to use Zoe. It's not why I'm here, bro. But you catch the bait every time? Yes, bro, because they're preying on me, bro, because I'm sick in the head. That's entirely different. It's not fair. Dude, yo, one of my classmates actually gave a presentation about gacha games. But it was like low-key placebo because he was talking about gacha games, but he didn't actually like he was way, I mean, obviously it's fucking university class, so he went way more in depth on the actual like concepts and stuff, as opposed to like actual talk about like gacha games. And you could tell that he does not play gacha games, bro. You could tell. You could tell that dude does not play gacha, bro. That dude did not mention not one prevalent gacha game at all. Bro was talking about CS:GO and fucking and loot boxes and Overwatch. But then he prefaced it with like the lore of gacha. He's like, gacha games are based upon this Japanese concept of gachapon, which essentially gacha is the sound of the capsule when you turn the little like knob. and then pon is the sound that it makes when it hits the bottom. And I'm just like, nice, bro. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, like, wow, this guy's really gonna, like, educate these people about something I'm interested in. And then, bro, immediately it went from that to, hey, guys, so, here's a great example of gotcha in Counter-Strike. I'm like, brother, what? Who the fuck is this? Oh, it's a bot. Yo, she bad as fuck, though. I hope there's still men who aren't afraid to text first. Color me scared, then. Bro, why would he class CSGO? Dude, I recorded like 80% of it. Bro, if I could figure out how to send this to myself, I could play it on stream, bro. Yo, why is a picture of this? Oh, I know why. Yo, Chad, I almost subbed to it somebody's OnlyFans, bro. And then I remembered that I don't have any money. And then I went to go find the OnlyFans leaks. And then I remembered that thing that Xi Ping like tried it as leader. He recently banned OnlyFans because he said it was a Western disease that causes societal decay. And I'm like, damn, bro, true. OnlyFans out here plaguing people, bro. You could probably email it to yourself from an alt account. Well, okay. Oh, wait. Maybe you're right. I think I could just email it to myself. I thought maybe it would be too big of a file. If you record it on your phone and upload it to Drive. Google Drive? Apple account verification. Unable to... Bro, what? I don't fucking remember my Apple ID password, bro. Your password's incorrect. Bro, I don't fucking know. That's correct too. Let me try one more. Oh, that was it. Yeah, you can access Google Drive on your PC. Dude, why can't I fucking open Google Drive on my freaking phone? Hello? Cancel download. Bro. Fuck it, I'm gonna email it to myself, bro. This is some bullshit. Compose to myself. Attachment. Photos. Collections. Bro, Chad, I gotta reform, bro. There's so much just goon material on my phone, bro. I gotta reform, I'm not gonna lie. Attachment too large. Alright, what about iCloud? iCloud. Nope. Bro, why can't I download Drive on my phone? Remove app. Delete app. Delete. Drive. Google Drive. Download. Okay. Upload it privately on YouTube? True. Wait a minute, bro. Sarso might be a fucking genius, bruv. No videos yet. Manage. Select more media. Bruh. Oh my god, I almost get uploaded porn. GG, bro. Check. Upload video. Next. Private. Title. School video. Gotcha guy. Comments off. Upload. No, it's not for kids. Okay. Bro, I liked one goth girl account on Twitter. Now I'm getting some goth girls popping up on my feed. Dude, I followed... Okay, I ran into this comment thingy. Or like this tweet. And it was talking about like goth girls or whatever. And then it had like a link to all their accounts. And I'm like, damn, bro, they're bad. I'm about to follow all these girls, bro. come to find out, I'm already followed to every single one of them, bro. Every single one. I was like, this can't be real life, right? I didn't realize Olaku had taste like that, bro. Bro, the most annoying part of Go HL is chaining a summon. Chaining a summon in Go HL is so fucking annoying. %, boys and girls. Did I ever tell y'all I don't farm Go HL because I don't want to beat up Zoe? That's why I don't farm Go HL. %? Okay. Does this work for anyone? I'm dead. Just wait there. 邪魔するんだ。Oh, it's processing up to HD. Okay, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Wait, chat. I'm gonna start playing this. I gotta pee like hella bad though. Okay, it's uploaded. Okay. Wait, let me pull this joint up so I don't dox myself before I freaking transition this joint, bruh. I was a good boy and I didn't record like his face or anything, so it should be all good. I was a good boy. Yo, Granblue, shut the fuck up. Can you even hear him? Fucking scuffed! I have to max out my volume to hear him. Bro said a whale, basically, a high value user. Nah. Bro, I heard him start talking like that, bro. I was like, oh, nah, bro, he's not with the culture, bro. I would have been up there. Yeah, a whale. It's basically someone who spends a lot of money on the game. Fuck, I can't hear anything. Fuck, GG, bro. GG, I tried. Whale is determined casinos for high spending gamblers? Yeah, it is. Fapping video? Dude, no. No, this is not a joint goon session. No. No, sir. I'll go to the bathroom. Yeah, I'm about to put on a full auto or something and then go fucking pee. Or I'll be back.
次はあの技で目覚まり隙を作るわナイスナイスナイス視界良好プレゼントだサンタじゃなくて悪いなそこだいいぞいいぞそれお祭りの邪魔はさせないわそこだ乙女心ボーイだトゥインクルミークルスピースバイピースなかなか視界良好プレゼントだサンタじゃなくて悪いないい子ちゃんだねテンペストブレードいいぞいいぞ胸に手を合わせここだ乙女心ボーイだそういいぞそれ恋ないここだそこワイルド恋してるご利益上
お菓子をどうぞ人間のひとときを
手目覚まりこれも楽しみね
Alright, I'm back, chat. Dude, can I just say, potatoes are oh fucking p, bro. I don't know if y'all remember, 9 days ago, Sarfel hit me with that $20 stimmy in the chat. You'll appreciate that, dude. I bought a big ass bag of potatoes, bro. I just finished eating those potatoes, bro. That bag of potatoes was like $4.50 for like damn near 6 pounds, or like 7 pounds or something crazy like that. Probably more, to be honest. Like more weight. That's just OP. Also, I forgot I cooked rice, and I forgot about it. So yeah, my rice is cooked. It was only like a cup of rice, but like I think my mom threw it away because I went to work or something, and I forgot to like package it before I went to work, so it sat out all night.
ナイト・オブ・エデン
I'm gonna let people join so they can freaking, you know, contribute to the community. Alright, nobody's gonna contribute to my raid. GG, bro. Did I put the potatoes my dad cut into some steak fries into the air fryer? I ate them plain. They were still good as fuck. Yeah, bro, I did the same thing. I basically cut them in the fry shape. And then, oh, there's people. And then, whatchamacallit? After I cut them in the fry shape, I literally just, put them in the air fryer. I just cooked them up. A little, garlic powder, a little salt. Shit was good, bro. A little paprika. Uh-oh. Guess who needs to farm UBN? This guy. I really want something sweet right now, and I was gonna eat half of my mom's blueberry muffin, but she already ate half of it, because it was like full when I last looked, and now it's like half eaten. And I don't want to be that guy that eats like the last part of something that someone left, you know what I mean? Like imagine you bake yourself like 8 cookies, you eat like 4 of them, and you leave 4 to have later, and someone else just comes along and eats those cookies, and they're like sitting there, and you're like, oh my god, I made those cookies like 2 days ago. Like I'm finally gonna be able to indulge. And you open your fridge up and that shit's just gone, bro. Just eat half of the half muffin. No, bro. No, I accidentally deleted my comment. Hey, bro, repost that joint. Simply ask your mom for the other half. Nah, bro. I already know how she's gonna get down, bro. She's gonna be like, go ahead, just go ahead, eat it. Just go ahead. Can't have shit. God damn it, just go ahead and eat it. Oh my god, bro. In peak. Fuck. I'm lazy, bro. I'm just gonna fucking do this for now. I'm low-key in the mood to... Dude, my thing with HL raids, it takes too much brain power. You know what I mean? I don't like the brain power it takes. Like on Dark, for example. I have to take 1 turn pre-95, and then my second turn into 95. If I take 2 turns pre-95, I can run into 7 debuff, and then I won't have my skills up to do freaking 15 skill, 15 mil skill damage on that gauntlet. And then if I use those skills there, I have to take enough turns pre-80 to before the 80 gauntlet to get my Aura 1 back up, so that I can do 15 mil skill damage there as well. It's so annoying. And it's like some runs you got people speed running the raid, some runs you got people that are slow as fuck, so then you're waiting for them to push a certain percent, and they just never do because they're just waiting for you to push. But then if I push, I'm cucking myself. But then if I cuck myself, I can't carry the raid like later. And if I don't carry the raid later, these guys aren't gonna do it because they're making too many mistakes, and it's like, bro, it's so annoying. Oh, well, Aku, just don't play Dark, bro. Play another element that can do everything, bro. Got it. Got it. Of course, no one's doing UBN. Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. Bro, I'm like hungry again. When I woke up I haven't eaten in 5 hours, but when I woke up earlier in 8, I had wait a minute, it wasn't even 5 hours ago, bro. I ate like 2 hours ago. Oh, I'm cooked. Wait a minute. Wait, I really did eat like 2 hours ago. Not gonna lie, might 0 ticks 0. Wait, chaotic, bro. I think you might have just fixed my glasses, bro. I think I know why I can't see out of my glasses, bro. Okay, I think I put them up too high on my face. I think they made the bridge of my glasses to where they're supposed to be like halfway down my face, bro. I gotta get that fixed. Just eat again, bro. You burned it off streaming. I actually didn't eat that much. I had egg whites, turkey bacon, and like 150 calories worth of like potatoes. So only have, like I've only eaten like 400 calories. Alright, chat. This might be the end of the road for me. I might have to go cook some food because I don't want to, whatchamacallit? I don't have the money to eat out. But yeah, appreciate y'all for watching. I'll stream again tomorrow though. AJT just came in here too, literally right when I'm ending stream, bro. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go. Bro, I was cooking for 2 hours and 47 minutes? Anyway, I might stream again later today. I'll definitely stream again I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow actually. I got finals and shit. But yeah, yeah, catch y'all next time. Peace out. Bro said I was cooking.